Idaho's Better Business Bureau and Department of Finance are sounding the alarm on a scam timeshare escrow scheme. And that warning comes after an Idaho man lost nearly $17,000 in cash. Dale Dixon with the Better Business Bureau joins us. Thanks so much for being here.
Nearly lost.
Nearly
he still
lost.
has it. He still has it. He nearly lost it.
That's good news there.
Yeah, so.
But he can of course be an example. He opens up the conversation. So what's going on with the scam and who's behind it?
It's All Net Escrow is the name that they claim. They also claim an address in Eagle, Idaho. We went and drove by, and it's a new construction site. Nobody's there.
No office, no anything.
There is no office. So bottom line, the company does not physically exist. A scam artist has used a fake address based out of Eagle, Idaho, to go ahead and do this. And that's why the guy had a level of confidence in this. It was an Idaho address. He had talked to somebody on the phone, and there was a lot of high pressure that went through this process. And so folks with the Idaho Department of Finance alerted us to what was going on and sounded the alarm. It's under investigation by the state. Also, the FBI fraud department is getting involved with this as well.
So this is big deal stuff.
It is.
It's probably because of the nature of the escrow and everything. It's not just your typical, rescue a princess in another country type
Exactly.
scam. So tell us then what actually went on? How did the man almost lose that much money?
The man had the phone conversation, and then he went to wire $17,000. He had the cash in hand. He was going down to wire it. That's why it was so close. And as he was basically walking out the door, his wife said, "Wait a minute, what are you doing?" He says, "Well, I'm wiring this money. We're going to get rid of our timeshare. We're going to sell our timeshare." And she said, "No, you're not wiring this money to Mexico," which is where it was going to go, even though it was the Eagle address, which is obviously massive red flag. So they called Idaho Department of Finance. They asked about this company, All Net Escrow, and the Department of Finance said, "No, they're not registered to do business in Idaho, and we think twice about this." So they did. That's opened up all of this investigation.
So obviously the husband and his wife, they do have a timeshare, and he was looking to sell it.
Absolutely.
If you're in their shoes and you do want to go ahead and maybe cash in on it, what should you do to go about to do that safely without all the wirings and red flags scam stuff?
So speaking of wiring, never ever wire money in these situations.
Which you say just about every week here. It's good information right there.
People are still doing it, and it's just amazing. So never wire money. The biggest thing is to protect yourself. And so we've got some things that we'll put up on the screen. First and foremost, start with trust. We want you to check the company's reputation with BBB. Check out that name with us. You can call the State Department of Finance as well. They'll always answer your questions. And then be sure that you are very careful if you're asked to pay upfront fees. That's usually a massive red flag. Something's not right. You want to go through that process and then read the fine print on any sales contract so you know exactly what you're getting. And we also tell folks that if you are promised, if the person on the other end of the line who's trying to bring you on as a client to sell your timeshare says, "We guarantee we can sell your timeshare," hang up the phone and run the other way. There are no guarantees in life, especially when it comes to reselling timeshares, and no company can legitimately make that kind of a guarantee.
And especially in the economic climate we're in too.
Absolutely.
The guarantees are not anything that you can actually take someone's word for.
Reselling a timeshare is tough. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some professionals who have a good track record and a great reputation.
All right, well, definitely good information for you there. And remember, don't wire money anywhere for any of that stuff.
Absolutely.
It can't hurt to repeat it, right?
True.
We'll have all those tips that you gave on our website,
Perfect.
IdahoOnYourSide.com. It'll link you to bbb.org. Thanks so much for being with us this morning.